Big one. Do you reward the host for getting her guest list back to you? Okay, this is a new one. We have a few different things out there. I know some of you do 21 names in 3 days, receive 21 tiny treasures and 21 prizes from me. Some people do get your guest list back to me in 3 days, get a surprise pack of Tupperware. Again, it's your choice what you give her. But that is the biggest thing you need to do, is the guest mailing list. Are you all aware what that form is? Okay, for you brand new people, you might not know yet, but you'll eventually learn. Guest mailing list, if you mail out invites, guess what? 99% of the time that host is going to keep her party. If I don't get a guest mailing list from that person, guess what I think? That's going to be my cancellation. So the guest mailing list is probably one, other than the smidget game, is the second most important thing in our business, is mailing out those invites. And you need to mail them out. In my first 8 months of business, I learned that the hard way. No matter how much they say to you, I'll mail them out for you, you don't have to do that. Do it. Because what I found is that Ann said that to me, we're procrastinators, we all are. 3 days before the party, Ann invited her 2 best friends, and that's what I get at the party. Okay? Make sure you mail out the invites. It is worth the stamp. Again, do you want a $300 party or $800? And it's picking up how many guests you get at the party by doing that. Send a thank you note after they date. Anybody do that? Cute little idea. I do this every time at this class. When you send a thank you note to your hostess, include in it a balloon, confetti, and a string. On the note, you're going to write, "Thanks for holding your party with me. On the night of your party, take the balloon and blow it up, tie the string around it, and attach it to your mailbox." Right now it's not bad, but if you have parties in the wintertime, have you ever had a hard time finding the house number? I know I do. I used to have to get out of the car and go down the street trying to find close to the house, find the house number. Also, women like visuals, and that's a visual showing us that you really can care, and hand write the note. It makes a bigger difference. Those pre-typed ones don't mean anything to people. If you take the time to hand write a note, she'll like you, and she'll appreciate you. If you haven't got the guest mailing list, do you contact the host prior? I would call and say, "Hey, Ann, it's Mendy. We're about 10 days from your party. I haven't got your mailing list yet. Don't forget to mail that back to me." Then I would call and make an excuse, call, "Ann, do you need any more catalogs, flyers, whatever?" You can come up with an excuse to call them, even if you're leaving a message. It's okay. Now, Denise, you were supposed to talk about what to say. Stand up, come up here by me so you can be on YouTube.
Give her the mic.
Give her that real mic.
Just some simple word choices. How many of you have a host call you and say, I just really can't have the party on Friday night. It's just not going to work out for me. I need to cancel. Oh, come on. Hands. Okay. What are you going to say to them? You're not going to say, "Oh, okay, I understand." You don't want to say that. What you want to say is, "All right, I understand you're busy. We're all busy. No problem. All right, I'm very flexible. Let me open up my date book. Which date works better for you? June 26th, 27th, or 28th? I have 7 o'clock shifts on those nights. I'm working at 7. Don't give them an answer where it's a yes or no. Don't ask them. Don't go, "Okay, well, we're just going to cancel." Okay, don't do that. You want the answer where she's going to pick another date. All right, and if you give her those 3 and they're not good, go to the next 3. Don't give up. You will find a slot that works for her. All right, so just a few word choices on doing that. If she's concerned about how long the party is, tell her you can make it short and simple, that you don't have to have a lot of people there either to have a party. Sometimes when you're with 15 people, they think they need 15 people there, so they're afraid that they're only going to have 3 people show up or 2 people. I go to a party when there's 1 person there. It's worth it for me because that's 1 person that was not at a party before, and it's worth it for me because that's another dating, and that dating could be that next $800 to $1,000 party. So don't back out if only 1 person is showing up.
And that's generally when they try to cancel, it's because they think they have to have 8 to 10 people there.
Right.
In the summer, you are going to get less attendance just because of vacation time. And their fear is they need a boatload of people. So if they said, I only got 1 person, 2 person, do that party. I gave a party away, and I've told the story 100 times in Washington, D.C. one time. And I told Eileen she needed the practice to go do it. It was going to be the host and 1 other guest. And within 4 to 5 months, that party had produced $3,000 in sales. Okay, from 1 host and the guest. That's it. You don't know what's going to happen. That could be your next recruit, or it could be your next big party. So hold them. Just make them quicker. You don't have to be there all day.
Job security, people.
Okay, now I want you to grab those papers in your bug keeper. Some of you are writing already. And what I'm going to ask you, I want you to put in your bug keeper if you're not doing this consistently. Are you dating within 3 to 4 weeks? If not, right. I need to date within 3 to 4 weeks and put it in your bug keeper. Most people cancel because they forgot why they dated with you in the first place. Okay, so you want to date it in close. Are you setting a gift goal with the host? If not, right, I need to set a gift goal with the host. Are you using the tic-tac-toe or the host challenge form consistently every time? If not, write that down. Are you sending a thank you note? If you're not, say, I need to send a thank you note. Write that in your bug keeper, put it in there. Are you contacting your host prior to the party? And every time. If so, then you're okay. If not, you need to put that in your bug keeper. Are you sending out the invites, the guest mailing lights, not evites? Are you ready, Melissa, on your part? Do not send evites. Well, you can in a way, but they need to get the flyer in their hand to see the incentives for coming. So if you're not sending out invites each time for the party, write that down. I need to send invites every time. And Melissa, you have an ideal you were sharing. This is something new I learned too just last week that Melissa's doing.
Haha, old dogs can learn new tricks. All right, I did this last month. It works great. I do not use Evite. I just want to make that clear. For the last 12 years, I have always physically mailed out the invitations. Always. Always, 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 always. So what I did last month was, as soon as Ann held her party and Kim dated a party from it, the very next day I would send Kim an email and a phone call, a TMAC, the morning after call, the good kind, not the kind from the guy from the bar. The morning after call to Kim saying, thank you very much for dating a party with me. I would also let her know, I just sent you an email with the auction invite in it so you can forward it on to your friends with save the date for me. I don't do Evite. See, a lot of people don't want to share their email, so I will email it to my new hostess. You forward it on to your friends and family with a save the date. And that way, and then remind her to get her physical guest list to me, so that way I can mail out the invitations, and that way they have the flyer as a backer up. Now, I just did it this week for my parties this next week. I did the email again. Hey, Kim, here's the auction invite again to forward on to your friends and family as a reminder to help you remind them. Please do a reminder phone call to them as well. And that helped tremendously last month. And as far as dating gimmicks and stuff during the summer, doing a weekend party in the summer is very, very, very hard. Y'all finding that? One summer I had 13 parties up in June. They're all on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. There's one on Friday. Guess which party held that month?
Friday.
Friday. Every Saturday and Sunday party canceled. So I try to encourage Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday parties. And it's all a matter of perception. Kim, how about you have your party on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night? That way, everyone's weekend's free. She has to present it to her friends that way, too. Stop by on your way home from work for the party. That way, everyone's weekend is free. Any questions about the emailing? I just cut and pasted off my Word document and put it into the email. Yes?
Can you email that to us?
No. Yes, I will.
You want to forward it? Oh, I don't need this. You'll be forwarded.